We've gotten together because we found a World's Strongest Man hopeful, and we're gonna put him through the heats events for World's Strongest Man, and that is none other than
Coach Greg.
Coach Greg. We have world record cycle Bax Power bike holder, and I'm gonna try to teach Greg how to make World's Strongest Man. What do you think of your odds?
1 in a million.
1 in a million. Well, I think you are 1 in a million, and I think a lot of you think that about Greg as well. So, without further ado, let's get stuck into it, and we will go through the events. We need a barbell, axle, dumbbell, and log. Yeah. Now, the whole premise is I have my times for all of these things.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it at your weight, and then you're gonna try to beat the times of them.
What's my? Is it based on like a body weight, or what is it based on?
It would technically be based on body weight, yeah. But we don't have all of the proper body weight, so we're just gonna figure out what seems to be reasonable.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
All right.
Yeah. It'll be a good challenge.
You want me to?
As my coach, why don't you run him through this and teach him how to do it?
Okay. So as you can see, we've got 4 different implements here. These are part of an event that they're going to be doing at World's Strongest Man. The guys have a 90 kilo dumbbell, and then it's 150 kilos, so 330 pounds on each implement. We're not going to make you do 330 pounds today.
Imagine.
But let's just have a look at how you kind of, because some people pick up a log and press it no problem. One thing a lot of bodybuilders find hard is to utilize the whole body in the movement. It's not like a bench press where you're just trying to focus on pressing. You want to be a bit more like an Olympic lifter. Use your whole body, use every single muscle fiber in that body to lift each object. Think of speed rather than just kind of slow pressing.
Yeah.
We're not worried about time under tension here. We're trying to move the weight as fast as possible. So, and I would try to use a bit of a push press just so you're using the whole body. Good stuff.
Similar to that?
Yep. Nice. Try to get your head through, because one thing you're going to be looking for is the referee giving you the down signal. Good. So axle, the real challenging thing with the axle is it's very similar in terms of the whole movement, except the thickness of the bar when it gets heavy makes it much, much harder to clean. So as it gets heavier, you'll see guys have to put it onto their stomach.
I've seen them wrestling that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing you'll have to do, because you've got the 6-pack, you're not you don't have the power belly. Try to focus on kind of pushing the hips forwards a little bit more.
What, on the way up?
Just
Or at the
on
top?
that kind of on the clean. So from there, don't worry about the press with this. Think about just coming to the stomach and hold it on the stomach. Now push your switch your glutes on, and then pop through the ankles and the hips. It's such an alien movement for someone that's not used to it. Let me just show you. You're going to want to pull it to the stomach and almost push your hips forwards to stop that slipping. At the moment, you're kind of like this, it's just going to fall down. So you've almost got to overextend through the hips, glutes switched on, hips pushed forward, and then you're going to push the knees out and dip and extend through the ankles to pop it up to the shoulders.
So you're dropping and then pushing up at the top.
But what you don't want to do is drop the hips back, because the bar will slip.
Yeah.
So you're trying to kind of like dip to the side so the stomach stays forwards, just to stop that bar coming down.
Yeah.
If you're strong enough, you can power clean it from the floor, but it tends to, as it gets heavier, get very hard to do that on the axle.
From here.
Yeah.
Hips forward.
There you
like
go.
that. And then when you dip like this.
So dip like this, and
There you go.
okay.
So for me, I'll come from the ground, and as I come up midair, I let go and I catch.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, log, last one. We've got your competition log is this guy, but we've got a Greg log here.
All right.
This is a Mitch log and a Greg log.
And you grab on any width, or?
I go for wide.
Yeah, up to you. Okay, let's work on the first half. So you deadlift it and you stand up tall.
So okay, you deadlift and
stand up
then
tall,
you.
then squat.
Oh yeah.
And then squeeze it into your stomach. Yes.
Or you're kind of curling it up.
So you're holding it into you, and
Yeah.
as you stand up, it will naturally roll.
It's actually easier with a bigger log because of the diameter.
Good, that was your best one. That was your best one.
Okay, so I see you've got to get up tight.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Let's put them all together. No weight, right? No weight. Let's put them all together.
Let him
Dumbbell.
have a go on dumbbell first. He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. we got two hands on the dumbbell. You're gonna swing it up to the shoulder, on the shoulder, dip, and it's a pop and a catch, not a press.
Okay.
Okay? So we're here, come up here, and then from here. Now, the important thing is, this has to be behind your head.
Okay.
It's out here, it's all in your arm. And then
Yeah.
you have to shoulder press it, which
Yeah.
will be a lot more difficult than popping.
Go into your rack position. I'll just show Greg. If you come around this side.
Sure.
So he's looking at a few points of contact. Firstly, this side of the dumbbell is going to be against the back of his head and
Yeah.
into his neck. Resting on the shoulder and then the forearm contact here.
Yep,
That keeps
okay.
the balance. So you've got 3 points of contact, makes it a lot easier to then stabilize and use that leg power to drive
Yep.
overhead.
And I actually have a big advantage because the back of my head is flat. So it gives a nice surface to stick on.
Okay. Oof. Okay, 3 spots. Oh, geez.
Nice. Good job. That was good. First attempt. It's the
That's hard.
size of it is intimidating.
The size and the weight. Just,
I think you'll be all right at this. We're being very sensible in terms of the weights we're using. First time doing it is very intimidating. Just the awkwardness of the strongman events. Like Greg's a strong guy, but the size of that dumbbell just puts you off completely. And because he's so used to bodybuilding type movements, he doesn't really apply any speed and power into the movement. So it makes it harder than it actually is when you try and get him to use every single muscle fiber in the body. But he's doing okay so far. Just got to keep him safe and see how heavy he can go. But we won't let him do anything crazy.
We're talking deadlift world record, world's strongest man, 18-inch from the floor. And Greg, you were saying you think deadlift world record will be more important than winning world's strongest man.
absolutely. I think that you've already won all these titles. I think that everyone's talking about the deadlift. Everyone in their mind is like Thor and Eddie Hall and the deadlift record. And I think if you get that, it's a bigger deal than any title you could ever win.
Let us know down in the comments. All right, let's do it.
Come on then, Greg.
Nice. Down to the floor. Nice, good. Onto the axle. Right, remember, get that belly out, shoot the hips forward.
Okay.
Nice, Greg. Okay, there we go. And again. Beauty. All right, log. Now we're squeezing it into the stomach and popping the hips, not curling. Okay?
Oh yeah, wait.
Right, here. Upper back. Hips.
Nice. Yeah.
No problem. Nice.
Beautiful. Good.
Okay.
Down and relax. Fantastic.
Felt
great.
better.
That's much
It's
better.
still,
Much better.
you still need to practice it a lot.
You do need to practice it a lot. But we still have 4 weeks till the competition in case there's a wild card invite ready with Greg's name on it. Okay. I think we'll go slightly heavier and get stuck in. Now,
Try a plate on each side, maybe.
do you want a proper challenge?
What's a proper
Because
challenge?
we can try that log there.
What does it weigh?
165.
Sure.
Yeah?
What's this weigh?
This is probably 70.
165. Maybe let's try a 45 on each side and then see what happens.
Okay. Nice. Good. Beautiful.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
It's fine. I can try that one, yeah.
But as a fit guy, it's interesting to me, you still feel the cardiovascular
Oh,
burn,
100%.
anaerobic volume. Yeah.
If I had to do 10 rounds of this, I wouldn't be able to do it.
10 rounds.
Like just with one
Neither
rep?
would I. Yeah.
Wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, this is just a bit of fun. Can an influencer do world's strongest man stuff? But you were properly strong back in the day. Give me some of those numbers that you've hit, your PBs.
Well, my best pause bench in competition was 529,
At what body weight?
198 pounds, 90 kilo. I did 4 plates, so 405 for 15. I've done 3 plates for 33, 2 plates for 54
3 plates for 33.
on the bench. And natural, I did 23 reps with 3 plates before I got on gear.
Wow.
So I was really good at bench press. Deadlifts for reps, I was really good. My best deadlift 1 rep was 765.
It's not
But
bad.
I've done like Well, I did 405 for 50 reps, for
That was your
example.
world record, right?
Yeah. So the reps were there. Squat was always my weakness. I did a 500-pound just below parallel when I was natural, and 600 when I was on gear.
So your squat wasn't that much better than your bench.
Barely. My first powerlifting meet, I bench pressed more than I squatted by like significant, like 75 pounds more.
Right.
It took about a couple of years of training before my bench was not just, I was a bencher, you know what I mean? I would enter these contests and do really good in the bench, but not even win the contest. Break a world record in the bench press, but not win the meet.
So what's it like now? You've obviously shifted your focus.
Now I'm a cyclist.
Yeah.
And so I can barely bench. I did 3 plates for 2 the last time I tried it, from doing 33 or even natural 23. My shoulders are sore, I'm weak that way. So I had to change my focus from just trying to be the strong guy in the gym to just being like the healthy guy.
Sure.
It's a totally different feeling. I do an hour of cardio and then I lift my weights after. So I'm purely a cardio guy now.
We're gonna time break as well. Right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, lift.
Jump with it, Greg.
Down. Good lift.
1.
Nice.
Nice,
Down.
Greg.
Really
Much
good.
better. Good. All right, 2 here. Come on.
Good lift.
Wait for the down. Wait for the down. Come on, Greg.
Down. Good lift.
Good.
Come on, we're on a good time, Greg. Keep it going.
Come on, Greg.
Big clock.
Nice. Good.
Down. Good.
And again. And again. Come on, Greg.
Down. Onto the log. Come on there, Greg. You got this.
Last 2. Last 2. Come on, Greg. Go. Nice. Oh, close. Close. Give me 1. Come on.
What's the time there?
You got 50 seconds.
Come on, Greg.
All right.
Strong. Strong, strong.
Challenging weight down.
Nope.
Yeah, good stuff.
Done.
Actually, your time.
That's not bad, though. That's not bad. Well done.
Time through the first 3 was fantastic. Not about
Yeah.
30 seconds through the first 3 implements. Just this nasty big log. A little bit too much at the end. But that was
I thought the
very
first event would kill me. It's this one.
The dumbbell was so much better than the first time as
Man.
Especially when you accumulate all the volume.
Oh yeah.
What do you think your heart rate's at right now? After this?
Probably 150.
150? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Well, I think our next one is something you're going to like way more. So we'll stack this away and I'll run you through the next two.
All right.
Okay, we're into event number 2. Now, Greg, event 1, not bad, but I got the better of you. I think you might be able to beat me on this. So this is a sandbag load. We've got that sandbag there. What you're gonna have to do is carry that from that end to that end. Then you're gonna sprint back and forth. You're gonna repeat that 4 times.
4
So the
times.
sandbag has to go there, 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 there. Then we're all done.
Okay. How heavy is the bag?
This bag is 200 pounds.
Oh, God.
The one that I'm using in competition is 350.
Oh my God, yeah.
You're going to be fine. You're going to be able to do this one for sure.
sure he gets that height on the bag.
Yeah.
Get off his
Same
legs.
story.
Some of the guys must die by the last lap.
will.
They just be like,
Yes.
yeah, because it's not strength so much. This is like endurance a lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
after a bit in the sun, every year I've been at Worlds, there's been a guy collapse because of this event.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Which you shouldn't. You
It's
should
fun.
be
It's a
prepared.
fun
You should
event
be-
for sure. It's a good challenge.
And we also do sometimes we'll have a sandbag and then like an anvil and a keg and always different objects.
Yeah. I've seen where they like fill up a cart and you drive the cart over, and I've seen sandbags, beer kegs. I've seen all
Yeah. Always strange.
Man,
Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, let's go on the 30-second mark. 25 seconds. That way we can easily keep track.
So do you start from here? Like, do they
Let's
start?
start one step back.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, great. Come on. Good. Run. Run. Good man. Good. Back and forth.
That's good.
Go, Greg. Nice and easy. Hold it high. Good. This is 2.
Good pace here, Greg. Come on.
Good man. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. And we're at 25 seconds. You're ahead of the mark, Greg. Keep the pace and you're good to go. Go. All right, there's 3.
Come on, Greg.
Oh, he's smoking it. finish line here. And time.
Oh,
Final time, what do we got?
47.68 seconds.
47.
Event.
Okay.
Man, I was tired.
1-1. 1-1.
The heart rate's higher on this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my God.
Take your time, recover. That was really good, especially it was awkward picking it up at first, but it's almost like, and on both of these events, when it's actually time to do it, he could do it much better. A lesson for all of you guys, think about your technique when you're practicing, but when it's time to do something, there's just something about being, having intent, being aggressive, and just getting stuck into it. So, really good start. 1-1. 1-1, junior world's strongest man. He's creeping up on me. Next up, we're gonna do some deadlift for reps. Now, we're gonna go into some deadlifts now. Deadlifting, right up your wheelhouse. You know this well. Is it still something you include in your regular routine?
I haven't done deadlifts for 4 years or so.
So definitely not.
I don't do deadlifts
Definitely
anymore.
not. Okay.
I still train my back, but not lower back.
Sure.
I get injured too easily, so I don't do them anymore.
Well, we won't push the weight too much,
Yeah.
and I don't want you to be too uncomfortable, but we're gonna do deadlift for maximum reps. So it's a set weight.
Okay.
How many reps can we do at that weight?
Yeah.
We're gonna determine the weight as we go, but the only piece of advice I'm going to give you is every rep has to come to a dead stop. So
Pause reps.
first rep here,
Yeah.
okay? Now up here, this is where you wanna breathe. If you breathe standing up here, brace, much easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Never breathe at the bottom because your back is going to be more susceptible to injury. You're not going to be as tight through the core.
So you're trying to use that stretch reflex a bit at the bottom, like not stop too long. Like, so it's kind of, is it like a quarter-second stop or?
So you're getting up commands.
Okay.
So it is a bit of a game with the referees where
Yeah.
sometimes you'll have one who'll just say up straight away.
Yeah.
Hugely helpful. Sometimes they know what you're trying to do and they'll make you wait.
Yeah.
But regardless, big breath in, you hold that breath down, and all we're looking for today is the momentum totally stops. No bouncing or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
See if I can get that on the waist. Geez, they got my size, I think. It's perfect.
It's so cute. Nice. One more. Good. Okay, down. Okay, now I want you to practice what I told you before. You're gonna stand up, let all your air out.
All your air out at the top.
All the breathing, it's like there's a water line here.
Yeah.
All the breathing when you're full standing. Big breath, big brace, and then go down, break momentum, then pop back up.
Okay. And when do you adjust your grip, or you don't need to? Or
I don't. We're getting you straps to strap on.
okay, yeah, that'll be. Yeah.
But let's do a double like that.
Okay.
See how that feels. Okay, all air out, all air in. Big brace. Good, awesome.
Okay.
Cool, how does that feel?
I could probably do 10 or so with that weight.
Yeah, cool. Let's add
Is that
on.
too much?
Yeah, you don't want to kill yourself.
Yeah, 365 maybe.
It's kind of a catch-22 where if it's too light and you do a lot, it fucks you. And if it's too heavy and you can hardly do any,
We'll
it
go
fucks
365 then.
you. Well, 365 or 335?
365.
Okay.
If I can do 3 reps or so.
My mark to beat here is 10 reps. We got Greg at 365. This is Greg weight, world's strongest man. And let's see if we can't get 10 plus. You were a great deadlifter.
The key word is were.
And let's go. Nice. 1, big brace. 2, nice, Greg. 3, still smooth, really good. 4. 5, good, Greg, come on.
Nice,
6, come on. Get 10, come on. 7, stop the momentum. You got it, come on. 8,
Come on, Greg.
stop the momentum. Go. 9, one more. Go. Come on, Greg. Go, Greg. Go.
Yeah.
Tied. One more. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. So good.
Go with Team
2-1.
Stars.
Greg's up 2-1.
Oh
He's
my
seeing
God.
stars. The star that he's seeing is himself. We have one event left to go. I will outline that to get outside. All right, final event. Greg and I are going to go head to head. He's up 2-1. This is going to be to tie him. Otherwise, we might have to declare Greg the world's strongest manlet.
World's strongest masters bike rider
Yeah.
who does coaching Greg videos. Very
Good.
specific title.
Good. Fueled by Turk.
Exactly, on
Fueled by
Turk.
Turk. Okay, so we're going to throw the sandbag head to head. It's for distance. So we're going to have, if the bag crosses a line on this side, I win. If the bag crosses a line on that side, Greg wins. I'm going to allow you to throw it 3 times for every time I throw it once.
Can I throw it 3 times and we add up the distance?
That's it. So you throw it and throw it and throw it. I throw it back. And then whoever ends up getting it over the line like a tug of war wins.
Okay.
Make sense?
I like it.
Okay, I'll let you throw it first. Boom.
God. You can throw this? Oh.
1. And again.
I actually was impressed I got it up. Okay.
2. And last one. If you
Okay.
throw it to here, you win.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay. Was it getting better each throw, or? I feel like.
Your biggest tip is you go too high on the last one, so it really swings you through.
Yeah.
What? I only bring it to about here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're up. That's better. Good. He might.
I'm like, did I hurt him?
Oh, you're close. Close. Close, close. All right. I'm going against the wind, by the way.
It's true.
All right.
Watch out.
Back you go. It's close. It's close, but we'll get it. Strongman. Who knew strongman could get a fit person so out of breath?
I knew, because I've watched Strongman. I knew
Sure.
it would get you out of breath.
Sure.
It's fun.
Good effort.
Way more fun than I expected, though. I love it.
Yeah, in terms
It's
of getting
good.
the work at it, like if you think, drop the barriers of getting the equipment and learning the technique, once you sort of get over that initial hurdle, so much more fun to me than like 10 bench press and
Yeah.
10 shoulder press and 10 rows. It's something we can actually move. It's more primal.
I think the key is just keeping the weight relative to your body weight to make it more like, I mean, I can't do the weights you're gonna lift in anything.
Of
So you gotta
course.
drop the weight in half or in a third.
Yeah.
It makes it fun.
Of course. Well, that is Greg's tryout for World's Strongest Man. I think you might need a couple of years, but maybe over 50 divisions.
Maybe 11 years and a 60 plus.
60 plus. Stay fit, stay strong. Thank you everyone for watching. As per usual, lift heavy, be kind. Lawrence Charlet, best coach in the world. Mitch Hooper, World's Strongest Man. Greg Doucette,
The oldest coach in the world? Getting there?
fueled by Turk. Thank you very much, guys. We will catch you next time. As per usual, lift heavy and be kind.